Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video. Today we're going to take a look at a brand new 2022 Arctic Wolf 380 Suites by Forestriver RV. We're going to take a few minutes, walk you through the inside and outside of the RV, and then we will close it all up and show you what it looks like closed. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, guys, we are now up inside the brand new 2022 Arctic Wolf 380 Suites. We're going to spin through the inside and then we'll head back out. So first things up, we are looking at the door side or campside slide area here. And they have a large theater seat set up here, so you could sit 5 people there really comfortably. Has the LED light strip across the bottom there. You can turn those on and off. And it does have some heat and massage on the end seats. You can kind of see the cup holder area there to control everything. Big windows overlooking that campsite area. Mostly linoleum floor down here, except on this living room slide. There is a little bit of carpet helping to kind of hide the slide out mechanism area. You have a big island bar area here. You have 4 little bar stools. On the end over here is some USB charger ports, electric outlet, and the propane leak detector. Now on the other side over here is a little cabinet area for you to store some stuff. But rather than doing a traditional 2-person sofa or, dinette table, they kind of set it up to where you could sit quite a few people in here. Again, this being a bunkhouse RV, they're expecting to have kids and possibly guests. Back here, you do have the trifold sofa, which will flip out and sleep a couple adults pretty comfortably. There's USB charger ports and electric outlet on each side there. Some overhead cabinetry space up there. And you do have a 110 volt ceiling fan instead of a 12 volt version. Little blue accent lighting. You seem to find the blue color in a lot of RVs for whatever reason. But it does have some blue accent lighting that you can turn off separately from the regular lights. Electric fireplace, which is basically a fancy electric space heater. You do have the stereo system right here. That controls your indoor and outdoor speakers. And then you have some overhead cabinet space there too. Now back in this section here, they kind of set it up so you could put a TV on a mount here if you want. And then you have kind of some hidden storage behind your TV. There's a light switch here to turn off the blue lights. And then you do have your electric outlet and satellite / TV antenna setup right there as well. Overall, it feels like a really spacious RV. You have a pantry area here in the middle. You have a pull-out drawer below the Greystone oven, glass front on the Greystone oven, little light-up knobs, some storage on the left, and another drawer. 3-burner stovetop with a flip-down glass lid. You have the hood range and fan and everything there. A little bit of storage beside your microwave. And then over here we have the 10.7 cubic foot 12 volt refrigerator and a little bit of storage below also. Kitchen area here, you have quite a bit of storage underneath the sink and beside the sink down there. And then 3 full extending ball bearing drawer guided drawers. Undermount stainless sink. High-rise spring sprayer faucet along with the little soap dispenser there as well. USB charger ports and an electric outlet there. Couple lights on the bottom of the cabinet. And then you do have quite a bit of cabinet space up top here. And a little bit of storage space up above that as well. Couple hang down pendant lights. Ducted AC system. They're currently using the Coleman AC system. There's a couple speakers and also a little subwoofer over there as well for your stereo system. Heat vents are blowing out the cabinets instead of through the floor, so you'll see some little round heat vents throughout the RV. Electric box with the breakers and fuses down there. And then some of the controls and stuff up here. You have a little motion sensor on this to turn that on. But basically your slide controls, your awning in and out controls, the little button to turn off your blue lights back here. Exterior lights, living room lights, water heater, gas, water heater, water pump here on this one. You can connect Bluetooth to this to help control it through your phone. And then your monitor panels for your holding tanks. Downstairs AC and propane furnace system. Up here we have some jack control information and some different stuff up here. One of your voltmeters. You have voltmeter here basically for your solar panel, but then you also have another battery meter down here kind of telling you what's going on with your battery too. One control Wi-Fi type setup stuff here. Here we have our bunk room. This is pretty cool little setup here. And over here you have electric outlet and USB charger ports on the walls. Each kid has their own little light area there, so you can turn on and off lights. You have heat duct down here. There is room over here to hang a TV. And then there's a little bit of shelf space and stuff down here also. Now, these bunks, I'll see if we can show this a little bit. These bunks raise up. So you have quite a bit of storage underneath of the bunk. And then there's a ladder to help you get on top bunk. But when you close this up, you'll see here in a little bit when we close this up, you do have to push these bunks in up mode so that the slide will close in properly. We'll get to that again when we come back in. And there's a sliding door here for kids' privacy. A little bit of storage underneath the step, and then you can see the heat duct blowing out down there. Over here we have our bathroom. So on the right we have a little sink area with some storage down below, and then we also have a medicine cabinet area here as well. Step-in shower, has a skylight up above, turbo exhaust fan up here. You have air conditioning in here as well. Porcelain foot flush toilet, and then there's also a heat duct down there also. And another sliding door for privacy. Over here is your master bedroom. So you do have a couple drawers and some storage space at the foot of the bed here. Little, whatever you want to use it for, little computer area, little makeup area, you know, a little desk area, whatever. Some shelf space over there. And then the glass doors will slide to the left, and you'll have some hanging closet space here. Now the unit has a camper king bed. There is some storage underneath the bed also. All linoleum floor up here. Now this customer chose to do the washer dryer stackable feature aftermarket. The factory doesn't offer that. However, it does come washer dryer prepped standard. So this would be basically a little closet area, or if you're doing washer dryer, that would be washer dryer area for you. And then you have this sliding door to close that area off. Another Coleman AC up here. And then again, you have your TV hookups and stuff here on the wall and ceiling. But overall, this is a pretty cool little setup. Gives you a lot of sleeping capacity and still gives you a lot of entertaining area as well. All right, guys, we're going to head outside. I want to show you around the outside, and then we're going to come back in and close this thing up for you. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, guys, we're now back on the outside of the brand new 2022 Arctic Wolf 380 Suites. We're going to start here on the door side and kind of spin our way around. So first things up, we have the gray fiberglass exterior and a lower black metal skirting around the RV. It is an aluminum studded laminated sidewall with foam block insulation. They do a power awning, LED light strip built in. The arms are adjustable for tilting and water runoff purposes, and it does have a manual override in the front arm head in case of an electronic failure. The unit has a 4-point electric auto level system, so you have 2 jacks in the front, then you'll have 2 just behind the axles. Again, it is a 4-point auto level system. You have one of your 20-pound propane tanks on this side, and then another 20 on the other side. You'll see when we get over there. Has the auto changeover regulator set up here. There is also large storage compartment area here, and they have little motion lights in there. You can also see some of the aluminum tube framing here for your bath deck area and your bedroom deck area. Back in behind here is also TV hookups. So you got an electric outlet and cable outlet, and then you can feed the cords through here. A little pet-friendly leash latch holder down there as well. You have 2 outdoor speakers. The MoreRide step above step, this is rated for 500 pounds, where a traditional hover step's only rated for 300 pounds. Flips up inside the doorway, adjustable feet for the different terrain you might be on. Quad entrance step, so it's pretty easy to step in and out. Traditional RV entry door and screen door, however, this one does have a window in it, and it is also the thin shade ready. Some of the brands of RVs now have gone away from a window in their door, but this one does have one. Large folding entry handle here, and you'll see your model number usually located next to the door, and some other stickers that talk about different things like the Lionhead lifetime warranty, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of check that out as well when you start getting into the details if you're interested with your sales guy. Double axle unit, aluminum wheels. Does have these little green caps that are pressure sensitive. So it kind of keeps an eye on the pressure in your tire, and it will change colors if the pressure drops too low. So that's a pretty neat little setup that they started doing. Slide out is electric. It is also prepped for Wholesaler slide topper. If you wanted to add that on aftermarket, talk with your sales guy about that. But you can basically get some awnings that go over top of each room. Now down below here is going to be a propane hookup. So if you wanted to plug in a portable grill or something back here, you could do so. Now this unit was also ordered with the little cargo rack on the back. Talk with your sales guy about that, but that is meant for small luggage items. It's not meant for like a motorcycle or anything super heavy. The unit also comes with a rear observation camera standard on it. You can see up here on the roof line, it's got the air conditioners up there, your TV antenna, skylights. You have some different stuff up here. You do have to get up here from time to time, guys. Check the seams and seals. Make sure it's not cracking open or anything like that. Just kind of make sure that you're keeping water out of your RV. Very important to inspect that stuff. On the back corner here is your 50 amp power cord plug-in area here. This is usually about 25 or 30 feet long. Now this particular unit, the customer added aftermarket. 3 slide out awning toppers. So you have one, you can kind of see here they're rolled up. I had to run these slides in to have some room over here so we could see around it a little bit. But again, that is an option that you can get if you want. A little bit of storage area right here. You have your stove exhaust up here. And the unit is currently riding on Goodyear Endurance tires. Easy Lube hubs also, 4-wheel drum brakes. Dump area located down here. So you do have a gray handle here. There's also a gray and black handle up there a little bit. And then your freshwater tank dump, which is the larger 1.5-inch dump valve up there in the front section too. Low point water drains are also located right here. 6-gallon gas electric water heater. Outside utility shower. Furnace exhaust out right here. You do have a little hookup light area right here. And then you do have your black tank flush, city water inlet, cable and satellite inlets, and gravity tank fill. So kind of a little centralized hookup area right here. And up here is the other propane tank right here. And then right here we have some very important informational stickers right here. We're going to pop these up for you. First one popping up, guys, is going to be your main data sticker. And that is basically telling you a VIN number, production date, axle sizes, but most importantly on this one is going to be your gross vehicle weight. That's the most you can load it up to before you overload the RV. So do not exceed that. That's hitch weight, axle weight, everything combined. The next sticker popping up here is going to be your unloaded vehicle weight sticker. And this sticker, again, is basically telling you what the RV weighed empty when it rolled off the factory assembly line, along with the length of the RV. And the next sticker popping up is going to be your cargo carrying capacity sticker. Now that cargo carrying capacity sticker is basically just telling you how much gear you can load into the RV before you exceed that gross vehicle weight rating. And the next sticker popping up is going to be your tire sticker. Very important here because it does tell you tire pressure, also the tire size. But most importantly, again, guys, that tire pressure. You want to make sure you check your tire pressure from time to time. Do not let it drop too low. If you let it drop too low, you can't hold the weight of the RV properly and your tire will blow out easier. Now you can see here you do have a really nice fiberglass front cap. Has a couple blue LED light strips in it. Up front here, they are currently using the Rhino pen box. So if you do plan on replacing this with like a Trail Air or a MoreRide pen box or something, you do got to make sure it matches up to the Rhino box bolt pattern. Adjustable feet. Got quick pull pins there for the auto level jack system. Some controls here for the hookup and unhooking of the RV, along with the light switch for your front docking lights. Now in this front section here, they have the spare tire mounted in here out of the way. So it's kind of hidden, less likely to get stolen, and it's also out of the weather. Battery compartment area over there, battery disconnect, and then your solar charge controller box over there as well. But overall, really nice looking RV on the outside here. Now we're going to head back inside. I want to close this thing up and show you what it looks like closed. So we'll be right back on the inside. All right, guys, we're now back inside the new 2022 Arctic Wolf 380 suites here. And I want to close it up, show you what it looks like closed. So when you're ready to open and close your RV, you do have to come to this control panel right inside the doorway. And basically all you got to do, hit the button to bring the slide in. So right now they got slide 1 wired up to the kitchen slide here. And this is basically going to come straight in and straight out. This is a 12-volt motor system. So as long as you got a good battery, you should be able to run this straight in and straight out. Okay, so kind of get you an idea here. When this comes in, it is basically right up against that island. So you're not really grabbing anything out of your pantry or using your oven with the slide closed. Okay, so the next slide be slide number 2. Now again, very important guys on these to make sure your floor is clean before you run these slides in, because these slide outs have no mercy on whatever's in the floor. If there's a rock, a pebble, whatever, you know, something in the floor, kid's toy, it will run these over and it will possibly rip and damage your floor. So make sure you close up the slide with a clean floor. Okay, so you can kind of see there, it's fairly close to that island, but it is real close to the kitchen area here. So you're not really squeezing back in there with the slide closed. So you would have to bump out the slide, or maybe if you do have a smaller kid, you could kind of hand them over the counter there to kind of run back and grab something if needed. But for the most part, you will have to open the slide to use the downstairs section. Now the next slide is going to be the kids' room, slide 3. We're running this in, and this again, same thing. If I hit the button right, comes straight in and straight out. Make sure your floor is clean. Again, guys, very, very important. And you can see it comes in right there, basically to the wall area, and it's got no room. So it's a real tight fit. That's why you do have to have the bunk in the up position. And then we're going to set the camera down here just to kind of show you this back bedroom area, as this area will come straight in and straight out also. That would be slide number 4. Again, guys, thank you for taking the time to watch my RV videos, guys. Really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you're interested in keeping up with more videos. And also check out the guys at Couch's RV Nation. They are one of the largest internet wholesale dealers in the country, guys, and will definitely save you a lot of money if you're interested. Now, your master bedroom wise, you could still come up in here and use the bed area and stuff and sleep up here if you needed to. And you could still come and use your bathroom in a rest area or something. So if you're traveling and you want to stop and just run and use the bathroom, you could do so. So that is a good plus to that part. All right, guys, thank you again very much. Really do appreciate it.